For 10,000 years, the Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the shadows. We pass judgment upon the mutant, the traitor, and the heretic. We purge the world of the taint lurking among the stars. We are Inquisitors. We shall fear nothing. For we are what you fear.
Season of Malediction. Face wrath of the elements within tides of malediction. There's shit tons of things here and there's shit tons of things there. And this is Battle Sisters. I could create one of those because I bought that DLC. But for this Let's Play, I am going to play Assault Crusader, Tactical Crusader, and Heavy Gun Crusader. Yeah. And my name is Silverhawk. Are you sure that I got sound? Do I have sound? Yes, I have sounds. Is there any way to reach the options here? No. If you want me to play anything else after I've played this class, then go ahead and say so and I'll do it. Would you like to skip the tutorial mission? No. Community Hub, Discord, Reddit, credits, options. Auto loot, pick up everything. Video looks good. Can I switch you to borderless? Yes. It would be preferable. Audio. Monster see already lowered it some more because I almost. Video subtitles is on. Goody. Let's begin this, shall we?
Inquisitor's log. Classified report. Scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing signals.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty holes.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Yeah, so that was a very fast game. Well, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye. No, I'm kidding. I survived.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log, new entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
Yes, I will pray for him later. This is the 41st millennia. There's a little bit of lore connected with this, and if you look here, there's a human skull there. They did in the 41st millennia send their convicts to do stuff like this. They put, like, since they don't like AI, because the AI wars was before this, and the AI, everyone is afraid of AI basically, and so instead of it being AI, it's actually a human skull, this, and it's very programmed.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door!
Camera controls. You can change the angle of your tactical view, rotate camera by pressing the mouse wheel and move your mouse to the left or right. Zoom in your character by scrolling mouse wheel forward. Like that.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Has a lot of gibberish. Name Martyr. Current status in the possession of the Holy Order's Emperor's Inquisition. Warning, verify current status. Inadequate data collector. Last maintenance log, blah blah blah. And then a lot of fail stuff. So basically nothing.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details.
And the cogitator is like a monitor, which you can look at. That's a corpse.
New log entry. I have found some human remains. The time of death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
Power sword.
Oh, yes. The perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice.
Then I got Blade Flurry, which is... This is Blade Flurry. And I got Wide Strike, which is... I can't pretend to use it. A Block, which is blocking, or number 2, which is discharge melee. That is an area, knockdown, knockback and high suppression. And the breacher. Also got this, never mind. Hello there, Ralph.
Creature of chaos, can you withstand my faith? An ancient Imperial ship infested by chaos. So be it. Let's cleanse the taint then.
Tab is the way I switch weapon. This is yet another sword, spinning blow. Cripple strike. And then Wild Strike and Blade Flurry as before. I probably will mainly use this weapon. This takes 4 million years. Destructible objects. Much of the game environment is destructible. Gain advantage by destroying enemy cover or create... Ah, yeah. That's the reason why I should hide behind that. Not destroy it.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Augmentum. Defense System Anomalies. Ranking Security Officer Brother Marcus Strang. Incident log. The Martyr opened fire on approaching rogue trader vessel, causing incredible damage and loss of life of the target ship. Teleportarium. The signals are regularly jammed, block entry and exits to all from the monastery. Confession of related personnel during the Panish hearing. Search pick priority database. Recording not found. After thought, investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turret opened fire without any human involvement and signal block. The teleportation attempt is generated automatically. Probably cause system malfunction. And then a lot of other talk.
I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
Double check these. Yeah, that's just a bit of flavor text there for you guys.
Open the door!
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor! What foul abomination is this?
They're not supposed to talk back.
Talking servitor. It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
Hello there, guys.
Well met, heretics. It is time for you to die.
Pray for death, mortal. Unleash death.
Suppressed. I do not care. This is the way you approach, and if you push it down, then you're hiding behind it. I should have walked up to them with my shield.
Finally. That's the cogitator that will disable the jammer.
Deactivating.
I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Quite admirable, but Mr. Captain there, sir. Colonel Babe, sir. Unlocked new item. This is a chainsword, and the thing is that I unlocked the way that I can use that one, the passive skill. Let's continue on with the next mission.
Our Argos have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
The thing is that I play the Warhammer 3. Whatever it's called. Something. Warhammer 3 at least. And that's like the beginning of the time, basically. And you have dark elves and dwarves, etc. But you got Nurgle, which is the pox and disease god, which is an evil god, of course, and you got him in here as well. So all the gods that are existing in that Warhammer is in this as well. All character classes game has special resources that is used to activate unique abilities. Crusader have the focus resource, which is required for the armor skills. Focus is slowly regaining over time. Hello there, guys.
Repent!
Move out of the way, Dobie. I picked up all the things.
By the Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine, dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes to be fulfilled.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
Yeah. Just flavor text.
You cannot hurt me.
Raise my shield and move forward. Just making sure. Let's see my inventory. There's an auto pistol and a neural implant. This follows Diablo's rules basically. You got different items are worth different things. For this example is grey, so that's worse than the blue one, and then yeah, the colors goes onward. And this is where, and the reason why I stopped playing the last time, because this is information overloading, but it's very easy. Let me just pour myself some more to drink while I talk about this. If you look here, you got the melee combat and you got the support down there. You can put passive skills, well, active skills or passive skills, depending on what kind of tree it is, into all of these things. These are going to be unlocked a bit later. Health, that's like 150 extra health, and you get like insane abilities all over there. Heat resistance, physical resistance, and warp resistance. Those are also very nice. I'm going to start by going through this though. Melee combat. Melee damage bonus against slow or shock stun targets, plus 5%, or plus 1 critical hit chance for melee skills. Plus melee damage bonus, 3%. I'll probably go down that one to begin with. Morality and that is not on yet, and this is the ordinary tree. You can't, well, you can see everything that's going on about him, etc., and his level, and what kind of, like, you can expand this view and see what kind of stuff you get for each level. And these aren't that you get that weapon, this is that you unlock to be able to use that weapon, etc. Yeah. Inquiry, emergency invocation, waiting review, precedent, supplementary records located, attached, analysis, the machine spirit of the Martyr. The machine spirit of the Martyr shows every sign of intellectual instability. Threat assessment ultra high and growing. Proposal, attach a data surf in the blessed core and initiate the model scrubbing and anointing central processing modules. Personal note, machine spirit is slowly becoming insane and it started to overwrite the defense system, destroying some possibly harmed voidcraft trying to land on the deck. Must act before it sheds more blood. I don't need to remind you, fateful consequences if such information becomes open knowledge. It's must remain confidential. I submit its invocation in my name on the Omnissiah to the wisdom of trusted hierophants. Okay, I thought
Yes, a grenade. Enemies of the Emperor, I'll blast you to smithereens.
Yep.
A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
Boom! 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 As you see, he's got a skull over his head. That means he's a boss kind of creature.
Enemy at last.
I could take this over. and then shoot Dudas with it. Let's push I again. See that. Purity Seal, heat resistance and suppression damage bonus poison effects, and quality is better. So yeah, I'll just take that one instead. Let's see, do we go there? Do we go the other way? We go here first, I think. Martyr, hope you're reading this. That's a safe way for us to communicate. If they find out we're planning, they're like executors. Hide this message as the main sermons make them look like simple devotion notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research deck. The sanctum has been quarantined. Note B. I've received a message by the Emperor. This is bad. Same here, down here. Nobody knows where the Martyr is headed. And with other hold up in Sanctum, his section is in short of plotting against him. I have no idea where to turn. Uther will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium, and now we have what? Things in the dark zone. We must get out of here immediately, or we will join the others. Yes, you will probably join the others. Probably. I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying probably. Let's put that in the correct order, otherwise I'll hate it. Hello there, guys. That's another corpse.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
That, my friend, are a very evil thing. Medical supplies. That's a space marine, that's cool.
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
I just love that. Yeah, don't jump to conclusions. It could most probably be more than one creature. Evil creatures.
For the Emperor!
Is that Q or is that 0? 0. That's an unfortunate key. Nurgles.
Come at me, creatures! Come at me!
Get a kill streak bonus 30 times.
Kill the heretic!
Standing in poison. No, that's a kill streak. 60 melee damage long as you're surrounded. Well, that's no problem to be surrounded.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
Yeah, because as an Inquisitor I got full control and rights to everything, and they should not question my authority. Let's go to the next one. Forbidden Cult.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I am a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery, just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going here, I just assumed. Okay, I can't put that up, pick that up, I probably am filled up. Die, heretics, die! This is cool, this is actually nerdlings walking together with ordinary people. Well, ordinary people. Wouldn't say they're ordinary. I need to damage these things.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
Yes. It's a very good thing to make sure that you cover all of the map and that you see everything on the map. Hello there, guys. Medical supplies and supplies. Supplies! Let's see, 189 is better, 130 is worse. That's better a bit, and that's worse. That is a bit better. Righto. That's basically the way you check things. You see, wow, this is worse, this is better. Especially now in the beginning, when I'm not even close to being at the end of.
Thorn here. How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Yes, that's quite a way to see it. It is actually more for us to kill. You see there, he's got a top one that is his armor or shield, and then he's got his life, so I need to kill his shield before I kill his life.
The
Standard.
filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Another cogitator. A lot of gibberish. Well, it's not gibberish, it's information, but I can't decipher it. This is the thrice blessed Fortress Monastery Martyr, Category A3 research vessel on the Holy Orders under leadership of Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. We seek aid from the brothers and sisters of the Adept Mechanicus. Martyrs is on a highly important research pilgrimage from Segmentum Pacificus to the Sigil subsystem. En route to the Caligari system, the Martyr was caught in a severe warp anomaly and Galar shield suffering considerable damage. Caligari shields is basically when they go through warp space, they have a Gallagher shield that makes sure that the horrors of warp space. Warp space is basically where the evil gods exist, but that's the way they travel in this time. The Gallagher shields is a shielding around the ship, basically that uses when they go through the warp and makes everyone survive. If it has considerable damage, that means that they'll be flooded with images of and actually gods of the four gods. I think it is four gods. It's the blood god, it's the Nurgle, it's Niche and Synth, I think. I don't really remember. Anywho, we need an emergency overhaul in the orbital dry docks and crush Sir Prime as soon as possible. May the Emperor be with us. May the Emperor be with us. Indeed. Looks like a very nice thing. I seem to have to go the other direction, so I'll go this direction first. Righto. Guess this is the way I'll be going now. Let's move the view a bit so that you and I see better. Okay, so this is probably where we're going to go next. Then let's slap you around a bit. There we go. Die.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Personal void shield, plasma pistol, and passive skill point. Oh, I reached level 4 as well. Unlocked type great axe, toughness point, and passive skill point. Then let's go there. This first episode will probably be like an hour long. Maybe the third and
This
second
is
and
just
third
the
as well.
calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
Ready to fight!
Allied units. Occasionally you will be accompanied by allied soldiers. They automatically follow you and fight. Yeah, that's good enough. That is good enough for me. Inventory. What's that? Chainsword. It's a little bit better since it's green. I guess I'll use it. It's 130, so it's a little bit better. Let's go there. Clicky clicky. Weapon mastery. I think that will unlock some of these other things. Maybe it won't. Oh, I can put it in now. I got a level twice.
At your command.
Character gain more points. Yeah, let's do this.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
Yeah, I have no clue. Hello there, guys. Boom!
Ready
You
to
guys
fight.
are helping out. Good. Goody goody.
You cannot hurt me.
Calgary credits. There's another corpse. Yeah, you can read that if you want to.
Die! Ready to fight. Take for the Emperor! Take it like a man, guardsman!
This sword basically works the same way the other sword worked, except it serrates it rather than just ordinary damage.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
Oh,
At your command.
By the Emperor, we are saved. Thank you, Inquisitor.
by the Emperor we are saved. Yes, you are. For now. Jesus. Yeah, they were experimenting on people. That's not very nice. Shouldn't be experimenting on people. Need to remember that I got grenades as well. It's just I like to jump in and be in the thick of things. Thick of thieves.
Take it like a man, guardsman!
That's not very nice. I was close to dying there, didn't check my health. A chest! Fjonk, 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 fjonk. Picked up a lot of stuff there. A great axe. 44 damage. That's not very bad. Have you instead of you. $123, 174. I use those grenades instead, which is just grenades, movement speed When no enemies are present with 5 meters, damage bonus on in exposed state. Basically 126. That's a little bit better.
Ready to fight!
Yeah. Looking at loot. God dang it. Take it easy. I am a loot enthusiast, as my friend used to say. I like to call myself a loot whore. But yeah, a loot enthusiast. Let's check out the map. Then let's turn the view a bit. Hello guys, wanna come out?
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor. How can we serve you, Inquisitor?
The abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Again, you're a bit too presumptuous, my friend. You're supposed to be serving me, not me serving you.
Ready to fight!
Of course, I am an Inquisitor. Inquisitor can basically take over any ship that he wants and order anyone because he is sent by the god.
Inquisitor, our Argers are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, a long time ago I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
Madness incarnate.
At your command!
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I had imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So, you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
Ready to fight!
Maggots die! Take it like a man, Guardsman.
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
Their what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
Ready to fight!
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later!
Take it like a man, Guardsman.
There we go.
Take it like a man, Guardsman.
Die, unclean!
For the Emperor!
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
Okay. Not right time for that, my friend.
At your command.
I see on the minimap where they are all the time.
Take it like a man, Guardsman. Take it like a man, Guardsman.
Oh, the thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers. Which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what, exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
At your command.
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now! Charge, I say! Charge!
Oh, Jesus.
Take it like a man, Guardsman! Kill the heretic! At your command! For the Emperor! Onwards! Don't linger, Guardsman!
Die, you heretic.
For the Emperor! You are true.
Before their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we have disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes, that two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move! Take it like a man at your command.
Checking out the extra. Hello?
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
Die, unbelief!
Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen! For the Emperor! Die! Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a hell brute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial space marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now!
Oopsie daisy.
I've disabled the teleport jammer. At least I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the Jella shields are probably compromised. Warp travel will kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
Now it's teleporting and they go through warp storm.
Inquisitor, are you all right?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is a derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
That is a warp.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the Fortress Monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
It is going to be my task, and my
Our
task
task
alone.
is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos Biologus specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
This is the command bridge of a ship, your base operation, where you can prepare missions and manage your resources. Click on the highlighted panels on the NPCs to access the available management screens. For a moment you have access to shop, Ragnar von Winter, and your storage, and most important, the star map. You can now invite players to join your party. To click on the social icon bottom screen, click on the holotape, the center, yada yada. Pending reward. Can now use a plasma gun. I unlocked that one. With passive skill point. Expedition completed. Expedition clues has found led me to following conclusions. Recently, sizable Imperial expedition landed on the Fortress Monastery, led by certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose of the current whereabouts of those explorers are still unknown, although judged by the large number of casualties they have suffered, I assume the expedition must have had a considerable number. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had inquisitors and interrogators in his retinue, also some space marines from Stormwatch chapter. I found it troubling that the Cargoli Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. I reached level 6. I can use a heavy flamer, digital weapon, and I get some passive skills. Abandoned Colossus. I can conclude that point that the abandoned fortress monastery, which cryptic distress signal came from, called Martyr, is that the entire Collagary system roughly 5,000 years ago, after the Imperial Civil War called the Ages of Apostasy. The Martyr was commanded by an inquisitor called Uther Tiberius, who had a very clear purpose for traveling here, and some of the members of his retinue have reason to worry about his intentions. The exactly happened during the subsequent 5,000 years is unclear. At some point the Martyr must have disappeared in the warp. and was spat out by recent warp surges in the system, already infested by Nurgle. The clue I've discovered indicates that the machine spirit of Martyr, which inhabits the fortress monastery and control system, all systems and machinery on the deck have probably gone made possible during the warp incident, and it has been displayed paranoid tendencies for a long time. Now it locks down the Martyr completely and tried to destroy approaching vessel to protect itself for unclear reason. And that's level 7. Can now use Power Axe. And unlocked Arbiter Shock Tactic in the skill tree. And another passive point. We're done. Let's check those points. We got 3 points to put out. That one is I've already taken 1, 2, and 3. Yep. Week of the challenge, PvP victories. Okay. That's just that speech. Seasons. Character, glory, social, cabal. Am I in the cabal? Yeah, I'm in the cabal Svea Ulvar. And my name is Silverhawk 75. Grandmaster membership. Yeah, I don't see anyone in this.
You have called for me, Inquisitor, and I am here to serve.
From now on, I will need you on the bridge, Astropath. Connect to your fellow Astropaths in the choir of the Caligari Conclave, and pass me the messages which deal with priority assignments.
As you wish, Inquisitor.
As you wish, Inquisitor.
Who are you, Thorn? You and your mysterious Storm Watchers. We will make you whole again. I have questions for you.
Storage. We can put stuff. Let's start by putting these on. That's a little bit better. And this is sending. God dang it, stop showing me that. It's for some or very odd reason showing me 13 capacity, 11 capacity. Okay, switch you to that's a little bit better damage, but I don't care that much. And then in here, let's see all the things we've completed. Nothing. My God. This is the favor we got, and this is the amount of cash we got. Heroic deeds. Yeah, it's about time that I go on the next mission, but I will be doing that in the next episode. So until then, have a nice day. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that jazz. And since it's the first episode, and otherwise, have a nice day. Bye bye.